What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. Today, we got to talk about Baby Doge. We're just going to go over the technical analysis and some updates for Baby Doge. So, definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section and let's get straight to it. So, let's go over Baby Doge here. This is our daily update. So, you can see right now that we're actually breaking down below this 8Z22 support. So this is pretty important because the 8Z22 support, we've been stuck at it for a while. But now that we're kind of breaking it, it kind of shows that we're going to go back down to this next support that we went to last time. So if you go back here and you look on 3rd of March, you can see we went down below the 8Z21 support down here, right? 8Z21. And we went down below that. And now you're kind of seeing the same thing is happening to Baby Doge, where it's now going towards that 8Z21 support. Right now we're at 8Z2233. So we're just waiting until we can finally go back down to this support here. But yeah, it definitely looks like Baby O is just now pulling back down here to this area of 8Z. I'll just call it 8Z21, but this line is at 8Z208. But yeah, pretty much 8Z21. And that's really what we're pulling back down to. So we're going to see it going back down another level probably if it keeps going on in this direction. And that's what it's looking like it's doing. It's looking like it's trying to follow this direction here. We've been talking about this for a while on Baby Doge, how we're going to pull back down here. Now, for everyone watching, it's not that I want Baby Doge to pull all the way back down to these levels. It's just that this is what it's going to do because, it's just how it goes whenever you're following Baby Doge. I've been following Baby Doge for a long, long time. Like, I've been following Baby Doge since 2021. And you can already see it's 2023. So it's pretty much been about almost 2 years now. So you can see here, like ever since the start of Baby Doge. Really, I've been following Baby Doge since like the August days. But my first time getting in around Baby Doge, I think, was in July or something like that. But anyways, enough of that. You can still see, Baby Doge has really been inside the same pool here for a while, but that's only because, we started Baby Doge when the bull market was about to, end. The bull market was in the process of ending, and then Baby Doge was started. And what I mean by that, we started in the June of 2021, right? And the bull market, it started to ramp up. And that's why we started to ramp up with the bull market. So coming into the year of 2022, at the beginning of 2022 in January, that's when everything just started to go wrong and crash. But see, that's where we peaked out here in Baby Doge because we came in when the bull market was about to peak. And that's why we had this nice pump when we came into Baby Doge. And then boom, the bull market peaks and we haven't been the same since then. And it's the same thing with every single crypto. I hate when people, say, look, Baby Doge has been down for like years and years and years straight. It's been down for 2 years straight. It hasn't been doing anything. Nothing has been doing anything. It's literally inside of a bear market right now. Everything that pumps inside of this bear market immediately pulls back. And when I say everything, I mean everything that has been pumping during this bear market has been pulling back right after its pump. Kind of like what we're doing now. Everything you're looking at. Like Bone is actually doing fairly well right now because of Shibarium, but even Bone is not the same since the bull market. Like since 2021 of July, like nothing is the same. Kind of like Drake. Like nothing is the same right now. So like you can't just say Baby Doge is a scam because everything is down. Like if Baby Doge is a scam, then in terms, Shiba Inu is a scam. You just now seen what we were just now looking at with this, and I have to keep bringing up this point because we always get those few people in the comments that talk about this, and they're trying to, throw salt on Baby Doge's name. They're trying to push Baby Doge down. They're trying to act like Baby Doge is a scam. They're trying to get people to sell out of Baby Doge, and that's why I gotta mention this in these videos because if I don't, then the people that don't know much about Baby Doge are just gonna sell off because they're just gonna look at what everyone else is saying. So I'm not gonna let those people, take over the comments acting like Baby Doge is a scam. Literally, if Baby Doge is a scam, Bitcoin is too, because Bitcoin has not been the same since the last bull market. Bitcoin has not went up since the last bull market. If you come back here and look at Baby Dogecoin, you can see Baby Dogecoin has done a lot more than Bitcoin since the last bull market, right? Since let's just say since the beginning of 2022, Baby Doge has done way more. All Bitcoin has done since the beginning of 2022 is dump. Look, this is the beginning of 2022. All Bitcoin has done was dump. So that means Bitcoin is a scam, according to these people inside the comments, because Bitcoin hasn't been up since, the peak of the bull market. Baby Doge hasn't really, hit its all-time high since the peak of the bull market. But if you come over here and you look at Baby Doge has been pumping, but Bitcoin is still going down. So, people got to have some accountability for their stupid remarks. And I just have to come here and lay that down because there's just no logic behind a lot of people who comment on comments on YouTube. I don't know if they're just trolls or what, but there's no logic to a lot of these people at all. So I just had to say that. But yeah, shout out to the Baby Doge army. Shout out to all the people that are really big with Baby Doge because as you can see, like Baby Doge, we're always on top. We're always doing good. We're always going up here in Baby Doge. And if you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's going down. We're going up. What does that say? I mean, we were going up for a little bit. Now we're going back down a little bit. But still, we're up way more than what Bitcoin is in the last year. So I don't want to hear nothing about Baby Doge being a scam. You can see here, Baby Doge only down 19% in the last year, but Bitcoin's down 42% in the last year. So who's really winning here? Who's really winning? So, anyways, moving on from that. Let's keep going over this. Like I said, we're still expecting that pullback here in Baby Doge. We're still expecting to go hit this support here at 8Z21, eventually 8Z20, and then possibly even down to 8Z18. If this keeps happening, then obviously 8Z12 could still happen, and we would still be above Bitcoin at that point. Now, 8Z12, I always mention it because that's heavy support at 8Z12. Like, look at this. Like, as we came into the new year on January of this year, we were going crazy around this area. So that's really the ideal area for Baby Doge to do like major pumps. If we go back down there, don't expect it to be there for long, and don't even expect it to actually hit like below 8Z12 and then add a zero. Don't even expect that. But I mean, if it does, then I'm definitely going to be buying in. But I'm not even expecting that. But anyways, moving on from this, we'll talk about more of the technical analysis later for Baby Doge. But let's talk about a Bitcoin technical analysis here. So going over the Bitcoin technical analysis, I still like Bitcoin, even though I mentioned something about Bitcoin and all these people saying Baby Doge is a scam because it hasn't been increasing since the bear market started. Like obviously, it's not increasing since the bear market started, and neither is Bitcoin. Like to a lot of people's knowledge, Bitcoin is a scam because Bitcoin hasn't pumped since the bull market or since the last bull market. Like so people are so stupid. I can't deal with it. But anyways, there's no logic behind a lot of people's thoughts here. Shout out to everyone that likes Bitcoin. Shout out to everyone that likes Baby Doge. But anyways, as you can see here, we're at a high activity area, as they say, high activity expected. That's for institutional investors, large whales. But right now, we are seeing a little bit of a drop going down here to this support down here at 21.9K. So it's really trying to not break this 22K support, but it might break it if we keep staying here. Because like we've been trying to stay above 22K support, but it's been a hard time coming. Now, it kind of looks like Bitcoin wants to establish another selling area. And the reason why I say that is because look, yes, we are at the end of the selling wave here on the oscillator, and yes, it's now curving upwards. Look at how the selling wave is curving upwards, and it looks like it's about to create a buying wave. But notice how the buying waves are getting smaller and smaller, and that's why you see this bearish signal here, because those buying waves are getting smaller while the selling waves are now getting larger. So it's an interesting wave here because you're seeing these buying waves going down like this. Simultaneously, these selling waves are also facing this downward area, causing more selling. So it's going like that in a channel like that. And that's what pretty much what's going on with the oscillator. And we're probably going to end up seeing us breaking down below the support. So I would say prepare for that. Prepare for us to break this 20K support or 22K support. As you can see, we just now dropped to 21.999K. So yeah, that's a lot right there, and we've just been going straight down since this large sale here on Bitcoin on the 3rd of March. We just been going down huge since that large sale. But anyways, we still have this support down here that we're supposed to be meeting, and all that's supposed to be well as well. And remember, we're also going to be having some news coming in for the U.S. So the unemployment rate is going to be announced on the 10th of March. So we're gonna find out there. And non-farm payrolls, that's something that I'm not too familiar of, but still, inflation rate is also going to be coming out on the 14th of March, as well as core inflation rate. So this is about to be a very big week for us. All right, so the 10th of March, the unemployment rate, that's going to be huge. If that's bad, you already know a huge drop in Bitcoin, and the inflation rate and core inflation rate. If that's bad as well, we'll also get another huge drop. But if those are good, we'll get a nice increase inside of Bitcoin. But now, mind you, we also have the DXY, which is the US dollar index. Whenever you think about the DXY, which is the US dollar index, let me go ahead and pull up the DXY right here because typically when the DXY is typically bullish, you're typically having a bearish Bitcoin here. And you're kind of seeing right now the DXY is looking a little bit bullish. It's been bullish since the beginning of March, right? Or I mean, since the beginning of February, not March. It's beginning bullish since the beginning of February. But what has Bitcoin done since the beginning of February? It had one pump and now it's pulling back. And now it's looking a little bit bearish as the US dollar index was bullish the whole time. So that kind of gives us that message of what we're about to get. As we're going down, the US dollar index is going up. It's throwing up bullish signals while Bitcoin's throwing up bearish signals. So you can see here that on the oscillator, the selling slowing down and now the buying speeding up. It's coming off of this overbought area here. So we could see a pullback in the US dollar index, meaning that inside of Bitcoin, we could see a temporary increase as that pulls back. But I think overall, Bitcoin, if we cannot have some good news coming out here for the unemployment rate for the US and also for our inflation rate coming up, for our core inflation rate as well, if we can't have good news there, I think Bitcoin still suffers the fate of pulling back and going down. But that's pretty much what I got for that. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. But let's go over this with Baby Doge. We're just going to go over some updates. We're only down 2.4% in the last 24 hours. It's really not that bad. A lot of people like to talk about Baby Doge is always dropping. Baby Doge is always dropping. We are in a bear market, and everything's always dropping in a bear market. It's obvious. But anyways, it gets me mad just seeing what people say about Baby Doge in the comments sometimes. But anyways, we got 1,708,737 holders here in Baby Doge. We're doing good. We're getting more and more holders every single day. Now, we also are trending here on Twitter. Well, we were trending. Now Shibarium is kind of trending over here on Twitter. So Shibarium kind of took the shine here. And yeah, a lot of people saying Shibarium's coming out. So they're announcing the Shibarium public beta will be launched this week. So yeah, that's going to be crazy. But anyways, yeah, Shibarium has taken over the trend. But yeah, we were trending earlier. Now, moving on from that, we got $48.75 million in liquidity in Baby Doge. That's pretty good. Our and Baby Doge swap, I like to say. In volume, we have the last 24 hours, $512,000 inside of Baby Doge swap. In the last 24 hours, we burned 6.4 trillion Baby Doge, coming out to $15.8 thousand. And we got lifetime Baby Doge burn at 204.1 quadrillion. And our buyback burn is now at $1,164.41. And then over here, if you want to look at the burn portal, we are now at 35 trillion 786,739,210,832 Baby Doge. Had to say the whole number, but to break it down, 35.786 trillion Baby Doge burned. So yeah, remember they're gonna multiply this by 5 coming inside the beginning of April. So also you can see down here all of our burns going well. And as you can see over here, our farms are still doing well as well. We're still losing a little bit of money. I think we lost about $80,000 inside of this top farm right here in liquidity since yesterday because we were at 5 million, but it doesn't really matter. The APR is now at 36%. So yeah, a little bit of money just dropping out of here. I now have $3.55 inside of this farm. And then if you go over here, you can see 1.4 billion total inside of rewards. And now I have $142. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of rewards. I think in my total rewards for Baby Doge Swap, I think I've totally earned 25 billion to 30 billion. Now, mind you, I've already withdrawn it, some of it. Like my first withdrawal from Baby Doge Swap, I took that and I put it back into Baby Doge Swap, right? And then the second withdrawal that I had from Baby Doge Swap, I went ahead and withdrawed that, and then just took it to my Baby Doge bank. And then the third one is what I burned on the live stream. The third harvest I burned on the live stream. So this one, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this harvest whenever it gets bigger. Maybe I'll burn it or maybe I'll just reinvest it, but I don't know. We'll see. Also over here, you can see the Baby Doge lock, or not total value locks for Baby Doge, but for all of DeFi is at $47.61 billion in total value locked inside of DeFi. Baby Doge now being at rank 123 here. We're still over Shiba Swap. Shiba Swap is now at rank 157. But since they announced that the Shibarium's coming out, people have been jumping back in. So we're probably going to see Shiba Swap passing Baby Doge once Shibarium comes out. That's just the truth. Anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. none of this financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. And also, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but go over to the cryptomillionaires.shop website right here, and I got some new merch on here. So yeah, as you can see, we got the Doge, the meme coin millionaires t-shirt. We got the crypto millionaires t-shirt. We got the crypto millionaires hoodie. We got a cup. We got a backpack here that I designed. We got all this stuff that I designed here for the crypto millionaires. So if you want this crypto millionaire t-shirt, it's a pretty cool shirt. And for all the future millionaires out there inside of crypto, if you want to come get this shirt or if you want to come get this hoodie, they're both available on in this site. It's cryptomillionaires.shop. So definitely come here and check that out. And as always, I'll be back with another video.